So now you have the person on the bow. Now I would like you to use this cleat to moor, because the throttle is on this side of the boat and he can see, Byron needs to see when you're going to the ball. So you're going to be standing over here. There's not a lot to hang on to. You can hang on to this, or you can go to the bow rail and put your knee to it. Okay? You got to get stable up here. And you're going to hold this up like a javelin. Okay? And you just, wherever you can see it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And you're going to point at the ball. Oh. Well, what does that do? Well, if the ball's to the right, then he's going to turn starboard. If the ball's to the... No, he can see that shit. The cool thing is, when you're going to the ball, okay, if you get closer, the hook is going to do this. Yeah. What gear do you want to be in when the hook is like this?
Neutral.
You've been in neutral already before that.
Already, yeah.
You can see the rate, and you think, oh, if you see this,
reverse.
Like, oh, no, I don't like reverse.
Oh,
right.
Because prop walk, and it throws you, and then the ball ends up over here. Shit. Now then you take the hook and you put it over here, and then you get the ball over here. Now what do? You let it go because right here. You want the ball right here. Okay. So if you're going to the ball is a little bit on the port side of the boat. You can lie to him. Right? If you're pretty close to the ball, like it's there, but it's in front of the boat a little bit there, I go like this, because that gets him to crank the front over, so I get the ball over here. I don't want the ball sliding on that side of the boat. You should be going really, really slow. Anyway, so it's up to him to get to the ball. When you get there, you dip down and you get the pendant. If there is no float, the pendant might be attached to the top of the ball, so you hook it off the top and you work your way through the pendant to the thimble. If it's not attached to the top, it's on the bottom, you go fishing. And you find it in the bottom and you pull it up and you work your way to the thimble. It's all full of nasty stuff. Be careful. Don't cut your hands on a clam. Okay. So once you get that thimble in your hand, get rid of this hook, because now it becomes a weapon. So someone standing here can grab it for me, please. And you pull it out of the way. Pull it out of the way. See? And he's focused on the hook. I'm focused on getting this boat tied up. That hook becomes a burden to me. You know what I'm talking about? You guys do.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. It's like, what do I do with the hook? I have been frustrated on this boat. Maybe this exact boat. Because that's a 50-foot walk for me. I get to said don't do anything. So I get to the mooring boat, I come up, I'm getting it, the boat's moving away, and I don't get it. So I come up again, I go around, and I come up, and I got it, and I'm doing it, but I got to tie it, and I got the hook. And I don't know what, so I chuck the hook in the ocean. And I tie up.
Been there, done that.
Yep.
So I have the mooring, get it all set, calmly walk to the back, untie the dinghy, go over and get the hook. The guest came. Is that something you do often? I said, no, but I decided to do it today. It was fun. Something. Anyway, so that third or fourth, fifth person up here to grab that hook is kind of cool. And they're looking, and then he makes sure that nobody gets it in the eye, because it becomes nasty. So anyway, so we're on this side now, pretend we're over there. So I got the thimble in my hand, I drop the line in the thimble, and I pull the line, and I throw the float, and the thimble, and the pendant overboard, and if I have plenty of time, if it's slack and you've done a really good job of getting the boat to stop there and there's not a shitload of current, I can put the line in the chalk, and I can come up to the cleat, and I make a cleat hinge. I go cross the line. Two cleat hitches on top of each other. The bottom one makes a soft landing for the top one. The top one holds the line hurricane. You have no chafing because the thing is stuck in this loop like this and it can't move. If you're moving away from the mooring and you don't just put this line through the thimble and you pull it up, and already it's pulling against you. Already you're starting to feel like you're holding the boat. You cannot hold the boat. If you're down here holding the boat, let it go. Throw it off, have him circle around, don't put the prop in the boat. Okay. Which is not easy for him because he can't see shit. Okay. He's got to swing the boat around, but then he sees the mooring and he can come around and do it again from downwind always. But if you have this much and you start pulling, I can reach down and I can put a wrap once around, cross, and lock. And you see how this is different now because I'm pulling forward with this. and it goes over the rail instead of the shock, who cares? I don't give a shit. You're overnight there. Because this is just going to hold, and it's going to be pulled up here like this. And that's what it is.
So no bridle, just on one side.
If you tie the bridle loosely, which you probably have been doing, the thimbles out there. You already have a 50-foot boat. You've had 15 feet to your radius, and now you're occupying a circle that's 30 feet bigger than you should.
Gotcha.
You're going to hit other boats in places like Fallen Jerusalem, the baths, the caves, because the balls are too close.
Yeah.
Guana Island would be a disaster for that. So you want this short. The thimble at the bow. Thimble right here sometimes. There's 2 or 3 places I go where I put the thimble on here with this boat, 50-foot boat, at West Seal Dog Rock. If you don't put the thimble here, you're going to hit the rocks.
All the way up to the gunnel almost.
At West Seal Dog Rock with a 54-foot boat, I wrap the pendant around the cleat on me.
Really?
Because it caused you to hit the rocks.
What about, does the pendant, the thimble hit the boat or anything when you're moving after you've...
Yeah, no, it's going to be held tightly against there.
Okay.
And so it doesn't usually, a boat would have to swing a lot for the pendant, the thimble to move away from the boat, and then it's not going to hit it, it's just going to come in contact with it. And it might scratch it or whatever, but if it's a rental boat, who cares?
What about
They have insurance and they fix it. No, and you're recording this, and if you show it to the Marines, they're going to
I won't show it to the Marine. I won't show it to the Marine.
But the truth is that they're constantly repairing the boats and working on them, and this happens. Don't scratch the boat! Don't smash into things! Please!
Right.
But if you do, it's not, you know, tell them, look, we scratched the boat here, okay. It's no big deal. You got a scratch. Don't punch a hole in the boat, for God's sake. If you're going really, 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 really slow and you hit something, it's not a big deal. So,
Beautiful.
don't be going fast and hit an island.
Right.
That's
What about windage? Sometimes coming up to a mooring, you've got, you know...
No, your job is very interesting, and you've got to deal with it.
Yeah.
I don't have any advice for you for that. For this boat, sometimes it's a pig.
A pig?
A pig.
I don't know what that means.
It's like steering a pig
Oh, okay.
by twisting his tail.
Yes.
He will not respond.
Okay.
And you just kind of